the other trains and gain some extremely good time. I hope they do that with some other tracks coming up, especially in the next wave, that you can have a very good lap and then use something that's like normally you would want to avoid, but jump on top of it to extend your lead that much farther.
If only they added Diddy Kong racing tracks. But wait a minute, you need Diddy Kong.
Please put any new characters in. I'm begging you to say.
I'll pay for a character pass for 10 bucks. I can at least get like a decent amount of characters.
Same, I would too. In an instant, I would try and get new characters because not only hopefully that would shake up the meta, quote unquote, a little bit as you're seeing with the Wiggler, Waluigi Wiggler, Waluigi Mr. Scooty. And the only reason why people pick Waluigi is because he takes up the least amount of screen so that you can see the most around you. Shot comes down on the first lap of this race. But honestly, like I was talking about before, the only reason Waluigi's here is because he's so skinny and so fragile, like you're seeing Lazy Brown getting squished there. It is, it's one of those characters that I hope that they
I just want to know, how is he fitting in that beanie buggy? Do you not see his legs like extending out in front of that wheel? How's he even able to turn?
He cannot be comfortable. He looks like an adult in a child's go-kart. It is absolutely hilarious.
He's like in one of those play toys, you know, that like, the top part is like yellow, the bottom part is red, and you can drive around in it, in theory, but you have to
yeah, I totally do agree. But we're going to be getting into the end of the second lap here. Oh, Jab Nova unfortunately gets item screened out, will not have anything.
Oh.
Going to this next lap, Lazy Brown almost got what I was talking about with that, trolley hop. And then he's going to run into the off-road, avoid that fire. The triple green's going to give him the protection he needs. Batter Cookie takes that no item shortcut, and he's going to grab a single item box.
Right now, Batter Cookie is in fifth, and then you got all these other. You see the horn activated by Jadex earlier, but now he lost his red. Mario King's not that far off behind. It's in the top three, but someone is dominating this course. He's got to be careful with Jadex with that green right now. Blue's coming in, going to hit first place. Jadex decides to drag. Barely was that green. Ankle's getting hit twice, I believe.
That is not good, and that's just gonna allow Jadex to take this first place finish without maybe a problem. Gonna get hit in the shortcut. Will the competitive rival does not have anything to pass up Jadex in that final section.
Not bad at all. You gotta stay calm, cool, collected. I don't know what else you would really have to say here beyond the fact that Toad Harbor, while it is a pretty simple track, formerly the longest track in the game, it has a lot of weird and unique mechanics. We didn't really get the chance to see the trolley hop. Lazy Brown was close to doing so, but it was just a little bit too much off the side as the trolley was coming in to be in center.
And then we got a question in the Twitch chat saying, why Wild Wiggler over the standard bike?
But they say that's not a question.
Oh, it's not a question?
So if it's not a question,
oh no, that's not the question I'd ask. He's saying what I was answering. That's already what I was questioning, saying the Waluigi. He's asking, yeah, there's a lot of carts in the game that have the exact same stats, so you can use Wild Wiggler or Standard Bike and have the exact same handling, exact same controls. But then, you know what changes, Vonnie? The hitboxes on the cart. So Wiggler being a little bit thinner and a little bit shorter, you will not get hit as often and have a little bit more power as well as it's wider, so that you can bump off other competitors off the track and hit them into walls and stuff like that. So with the standard bike, you're thinner, you don't have as much, impact whenever it comes to that mid-pack fight.
And looks like we are going to Luigi's Mansion early on. Excuse me, I meant Twisted Mansion. I gotta remind myself, it's pretty Luigi Mansion.
And you're seeing it right off the bat with that Wild Wiggler and the King Boo here. You can just see the absolute giant difference between these two carts. Having that, a little bit longer handling of that cart is not ideal, but Phantom taking those greens and annihilating that competitor that was trying to pass him. Zavgo now right behind another Beyblade of triple greens. Gotta slow down and say, you know what, I'm not getting hit this time. And another competitor is in front of him. He's gonna be able to use that green, miss it by an inch. And now...
they had to use the bad count because you saw him make that slight movement away from him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Batter Cookie taking people out.
And now with that horn, it's gonna be a little bit harder for him to keep this first place spot. Takes the wider route, but unfortunately misses two other points. Lazy Brown now right behind him.
I see what he did there. He stopped, so that way person behind him can get first, so he can try to get a defensive item.
Look at that field goal that happened with that green shell, and now Jadek's gonna be, smart bounce by that green shell that was bouncing everywhere.
Season, but he didn't need to punt that with accuracy.
True. Jadek's gonna be able to use that fire, hit out the person in front of him with that red shell. Now back onto Phantom. Going to be able to go past these boost panels and miss the item box. Zavgo is gonna have a mushroom in hand. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do with it.
It looks like really saucy is now in first place, but can they maintain it? Only time will tell as we enter into the final lap of Twisted Mansion. You see him getting a secondary item. You gotta be careful with that Black Yoshi on the left, excuse me.
Yes, that's going to be Mario Party King, who had the mushroom to go through the shortcut, take over first place, has a air horn in hand. You know what? Actually, great move. Realized that red shell wasn't coming for him. Uses it right at the very end to get Patter Cookie out of first place. But still, we haven't seen a shock or a blue shell. Will it come down? Mario Party King animation comes out. Did it land? I think it did. His banana placement actually helped him out a lot. Another red shell. Will that stop his reign? The Ghost, the King Boo, is going to pass him, and that is going to be Phantom. Grab it first place.
He's a Phantom.
Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom. Oh, I miss that show so much.
I love that show.
You know what?
Unfortunately, Danny Phantom is not here either, even though he hates being compared to it.
I honestly, I don't know what like TV shows that are really out in terms of like for the childhood kids these days, but I really really I really feel bad because I feel like growing up, like being born in '98 and having those 2000s 95 TV shows, those were so friggin' good. Ed, Ed and Eddie being my very top of the list.
Kids Next Door, that was another good one.
Like they don't get to experience it.
Kids Next Door, by the way.
There's
so my sequel to Danny Phantom.
True. Aren't they making a Danny Phantom remake? I thought they were working on it.
No, there's a lot of petition to go Phantom once again.
Really? I don't know why. I thought the creator was trying to make another one. We did have like the Fairly Odd Parents.
He doesn't have the rights. It's Nickelodeon still owns it.
Oh, true.
He just created the show, but he doesn't own the rights as we go to SNES Rainbow Road.
Yeah, honestly, we have the live action Fairly Odd Parents, but that didn't look. Yeah. You saw how that.
I think the most popular shows right now, if I'm just basing off of regular TV, not going to like HBO Max and whatnot, I think part of it, like if I'm thinking Disney, I'm thinking Big City Greens, Miraculous Ladybug, probably being our two biggest ones over there.
I actually have a friend who loves Miraculous Ladybug.
Really?
Yeah, he's like 22 years old. Yeah,
I think the show's pretty decent for what it was. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what he says. He's like, the writing is actually really good for some reason. And I'm like, all right, what do you say, man? Phantom, though, gonna get dragged out immediately, right out of the gate. Unfortunately, could not predict that banana being right in front of him. Now we're gonna be going all the way to Jadex. No, Rick and Morty is not a child show. It is not.
Stop lying to me, Slate. Stop lying to me. I know exactly what you're doing. I know we're watching tomorrow at 11. All right? Jake's over here in third, trying to pass.
What a beautiful sight.
Now Blackout's not moved up.
That was absolutely amazing. To see a good green shell snipe, it doesn't get better than that. Knowing that these competitors are practicing their angles and really understanding, hey, if I'm right here, this is where the green shell is going to go. And that's going to help so much more. Batter Cookie upping to back that red shell and going to be punished for it. That's why you want to hold on to it. Once again, getting hit by another red shell, but still had those invincibility frames.
I swear, if he gets back right here, that'll be a good piece of karma.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Blackout. Now,
He tried. He realistically tried.
I thought it was going to land.
No, he's still moving. He's still moving on the map.
Okay,
if I was Blackout, I hold on to what he's got right now. That's good pieces of defense. Doesn't have to worry about what's behind him. No, he missed the cut.
That is a no item shortcut. That after you practice it for a little bit, it does become easier, but you can still make those mistakes. I know I did that just recently whenever we had the other event here at the arena. I hit that corner and I was so sad about it. Jadex, though, gonna be able to grab that first place, and then we're seeing a bunch of other Waluigis right behind them, along with a Metal Mario right there. Or Yoshi, green Yoshi right there.
Something like that. But I mean, like, great showing overall. Jadex kind of had pretty much the run once we started going in mid-lap 2.
Yeah.
No one's contesting him.
No, I mean, you almost had Blackout there, but unfortunately hit that corner of the ramp and was not able.
Right there, too.
Right there. Not able to land that, which unfortunately caused them to drop down a lot. And on Sinnes Rainbow Road, it's an extremely hard track to come back on. Like you saw, not many shortcuts. So if you're falling off on that last lap, you're just going to try and speed and catch your way up to top 6.
I mean, I can't say anything else beyond that besides that these competitors did what they can do. At Sinnes Rainbow Road, no barriers, so easily able to fall off as we go to Retro Mario Circuit, or RMC as we call it.
Yes, and this is a bagging track, so you can go back, grab some powerful items, and try and dodge shock and hit that bullet extension so that you can have an easy win. And one of the main things you really want to focus on, especially on this track, on the 3rd lap, going into the final item box, try and grab anything, because if you have no protection, no mushrooms, you are going to get passed up and lose so many spots. So on the 3rd lap, make sure you grab an item box one way or another on that final set.
Make sure you grab a dodge too, because it's highly likely as you see a lot of people bagging that someone's going to try to pull a shot.
Yes, absolutely. You can still run this track and still get a really good spot, but the main objective is to have a mushroom.
Oh, that green took out that Yoshi.
Oh.
I think that might have been Mario Party King.
Do you think they should remove smart bouncing?
No.
No, you like it?
No, I hate it, but if you remove it, it creates more difficulty for other players to try to catch it.
I mean, I still think like the green shell should bounce, but I think the lock-on mechanic is kind of goofy. It's almost more accurate than a red shell.
I think it should be nerfed to a certain extent, but not eliminated.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Nerfing it down a little bit, not making it so accurate where you're competing with a red shell practically, but still allowing it to do its job.
But watch that, it actually has been nerfed, but it's still doing the same thing. Because you can't account for players being the way that they are.
Classic Nintendo things. We're going to be going over to Blackout in the final lap of race number 4 here. He's going to have a red shell. Oh!
Go it now! Do it now!
Phantom's going to be able to have a green shell to deny that red shell thrown forward. Phantom in first place right now. Has to be careful because guess what? 3rd, 4th, 5th place will have mushrooms. Blackout going to slow down. Try and not get smart bounce. That green almost went back to him. Hits another competitor.
Go to the doubles. I play defensively. If I was Blackout, I play defensively. Protect the spot as best as you can. Don't try to eliminate others.
Oh!
Shayna's getting knocked out by Phantom. Phantom says not today because I'm a Phantom.
Oh my God!
You know what? You know what? I'm on Team Phantom right now. I don't care about J-Dex. J-Dex can go take a hike. That was impressive.
That
Team
was
Phantom all the way. Team Phantom all the way. Back to back. Team Phantom. Bro, look at yourself. You're on the big screen, or you were on the big screen. I'm cheering for you, my man. I got the respect back. We got the respect back. Let's see if we get in the grands.
We got the racers on deck for semifinals number 2. Hear your name. Go up to the hype tunnel. We got funny name, Jaguars, Kanzai, Morzilla, Zol, or Big B, Zol, Sports Joey, Sloppy Gunner, Shadow Killer, Spooky, Jesse Barksdale, and Daddy O. Head up to the hype tunnel if you heard your name. We'll be waiting on you to get semifinals number 2 started. We're getting into race 5 out of 6, but still, what a play by.
I gotta
imagine.
I have to imagine JX must be in fumes right now because he was right there only for it to be taken away.
And we're going to be going back to Mario Circuit, the Switch version. We're going to be seeing what these competitors can do. Again, with a little bit more, used to these sort of tracks, we'll be seeing a lot more shortcut usage and a lot more insane plays like we just saw with Phantom. What an amazing moment, because you said you got to do whatever you can.
I want to see him do it again. Look at where Phantom's at on the leaderboard. So he's in a good position, but you cannot have a bad race or else he's allowing Lazy Brown and everyone else to climb back up those ranks, assuming that they can still hold on to these top 6.
Yeah, and Lazy Brown being 14 points away against that 3rd place racer. We're going to be seeing how close that 6th place spot is, and we're seeing it already.
It's
tied.
A contesting spot.
Oh my goodness, 24, 23, 22, 15, 14. Literally anyone can still take that 6th place spot. Lazy Brown cannot get a good finish. This is going to be a battle in this final race. Mario Party King, though, going to use those mushrooms, work his way up to 2nd place. We're going over to the one and the only.
Good getting the coins, but unfortunately he got streamed out.
That's one of the worst parts about Mario Kart, getting your item box stolen, and you're not used to it.
Oh, he threw the ramp and it skipped pop 6.
dragging. What are you doing?
Have the back camera.
You have a green shell also. Drag it. Use it. You had 2 defense. But like I was talking about, with this LAN tournament, so everyone's on the same internet connection, you will be seeing a lot more of the time.
Let him pass. Let him pass. Let him pass to hit first place out. Yes, he's getting hit by blue, but if you're smart, if you were smart, you would have let him pass. You avoid the red, but at least it would make Batter Cookie easier to climb back up to keep him from stopping the promotion.
Agreed. Batter Cookie, though, going to be able to grab that double item box. Gonna get slowed down just a tiny bit. Still has almost a half a lap lead. Zavgo has some reds. Doesn't allow him to do what he needs to do. We're seeing, though, Jadex does not want to give up that second place spot and allow Zavgo to do what he needs to do to grab that first place away from Batter Cookie. He had the opportunity, he had the power, but Batter Cookie's gonna be able to take this first place finish without a sweat on his forehead.
He's trying to take out someone, and it looks to be...
Oh, what?
His body literally, his cart was literally in the bomb explosion. You cannot explain to me how he didn't get hit somehow.
I am shocked.
You saw that, right?
The tires were in the explosion.
His cart was literally in that explosion. I need a replay of that. I need to replay it right now. I can't wait for highlights. I gotta see that again.
That was.
I need to slow down.
Slow it down. Just frame by frame action.
Frame. How did this happen?
That was very lucky, but still, it wouldn't have mattered. He was already that close.
This is where I need to work for ESPN and like get that drawing tablet to be like, look at the distance between here and here. You see that? It's so minuscule. I need that type.
Honestly, we need the Mario Kart race breakdowns. When is that happening? But no, honestly though, it wouldn't have mattered that much anyways if it did land, because he would have just spun into the finish line. It wouldn't have stunned him where he was, unlike a blue shell. Like if it was a blue shell, he would have just gotten hit, stopped at the finish line, but still with the bomb, you spin forward a little bit.
How do you avoid that explosion?
I don't know. How do you let that happen? Just a little bit of misfortune and mistiming. But we're going to be going to Toad Circuit once again. A lot of map repicks tonight.
I just want to see Phantom move on, man. Like, he earned that. He earned
oh, absolutely.
Spot with those 2 first place finishes back to back and taking out Jadex. He's earned that in my book.
Oh, absolutely.
It is bagging. It is bagging, so it's not going to be as detrimental.
No, but it's always fun. Whenever we're bagging and I get to hit like every single person
Look at that. He's
bagging.
being chased right now. It's worse than the star.
Yeah, you do not want to be chased by that scary Waluigi looking guy. It is not a fun time.
They're both literally waiting for the other to pass.
Really saucy though, gonna be able to take that shortcut, has mushrooms in his disposal, takes that shortcut beautifully, gonna work his way back up to 7th place right now as you're seeing that Waluigi get dragged out. That's gonna be Lazy Brown, and I hope he has enough points to move on because he is not looking good at this point.
Okay, not bad to fire off stars. You know if anyone in the back has a shock, it is possible because they were bagging pretty hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Shock could be in play. It takes 30 seconds for it to show up in the item scrolling wheel. So if you have the time and you know, hey, okay, 30 seconds is fast, you better be prepared for maybe a shock or a blue shell to come out.
Boomerang. Boomerang.
Boomerang.
You gotta wait for one more. You got 2 sound horses about to drop the Beats by Dre right now. I thought I saw 3 for a second. Never mind.
Yeah, apparently that's not an uncommon thing to happen, to have multiple air horns in the top 3 spot. But coming down to this final section, Angel's going to get the draft and going to avoid that trail. He's going to have that double green protection, but will it protect him enough? It does not.
Back the red. How? Like, I agree with Ankles. How did he get hit by that? He literally backed his green to stop the red.
And Zavgo gonna grab that first place in the final race. It literally went right in between his rotating green shells.
He backs his green to stop that red, but he's just at the wrong angle for it. What? I'm literally becoming lost for words the more I keep seeing stuff like this.
Yes, I mean, it's insane. And you know, it's saying in the Twitch chat, that should be on an ESPN highlight reel. As we're getting into the highlights of this semifinals, we're going to be seeing some really goofy things. Jadex getting smart bounce right off the bat, going over to Phantom, who unfortunately got dragged out. And, no, Blackout. Who missed the ramp right there. And then we see Phantom with this photo finish.
Right here. I did slow down on repeat. Right there.
Just playing every single time. Just like, it was such a great play there. Really great work with that green shell.
The reaction time to do that is so minimal. That he had the perfect moment of reaction.
It really was. It literally like that second chance moment, like back in the day, that really went viral on ESPN. It was just exactly point
We have
for
it
point.
nice and slow. Let's watch it on repeat.
Oh, let's go!
We gotta get this loop right here. That!
Their entire body was in the hitbox.
in the explosion. We gotta replay that a little bit one more time. Stop when you see the explosion. I swear. Stop right there.
Look at that!
Oh
The entire half of the body was in the explosion.
He should have been hit by that. I don't know how to explain that.
Oh my god. Not like it would have mattered that much, but that is still insane that it didn't land.
That's
Even the hair is in the hitbox.
His hair was in it.
Oh my
car
god.
was engulfed by it.
That is so
You're
funny.
telling me that hitbox somehow got smaller in the air. I don't believe it.
I don't believe
it.
I don't believe it. That is pretty. That's
Granted,
insane.
he still would have been moving forward and past the line anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. The fact he did get hit is what I am caring about.
Yeah, it's insane. But we got the standings for semifinals number 1. We're going to see where these players ended up. Jadex with 68 points in first place. Batter Cookie in second with 58. Mario Party King in third with 56. Ankles in fourth with 53. Phantom in fifth with 51, making it in the grand finals.
In sixth with 45.
Oh, Blackout's gonna make it in the grand finals. Sopko, though, on the cutting room floor in 7th place. Lazy Brown in 8th. Really Saucy in 9th. Captain Mins in 10th. Jab Nova in 11th. And Ginger Beard Man in 12th.